Okay, so this question is one of those boundary questions because it's looking for the greatest possible area, and they're telling us that the sides are measured correct to the nearest centimetre. Okay, so we've got to use our boundary values. Now, to get the greatest possible area here, we've got to think, what do we want in terms of our length here, okay? And this rectangle here. Well, to get the biggest amount of area here, if we think about it, we need to start with the biggest possible rectangle, because to the nearest centimetre, you could have, that could be up to 31.5, couldn't it? That's the boundary, or the lowest boundary is 30.5, yeah? And the same with the width here, 22.5 is the lowest, 23.5 is the highest. Well, if you want the greatest grey area here, you'd want to start with the biggest length, wouldn't you? And the biggest width, okay? Of course, then this bit gets cut out, yeah? To leave our grey area. Well, if you want to maximise this grey area, you want to really cut out the smallest amount, don't you? Small as possible. So the smaller you cut out, the more grey that's left, okay? So what we're cutting out here is small as possible, so we choose the smallest measurement. So I'm only interested in here, in the lower bound, which is 20.5, okay? And here, I'm only interested in the lower bound, which would be 12.5, okay? And you can think then, to work out the area of the shaded region, you just do the area of the big rectangle, okay? So area of the shaded is the area of the big rectangle. Take away the area of the small rectangle. Okay, but for the big, of course, you want the sort of like the greatest sort of rectangle, yeah? The greatest. But for the small, you want the least sort of rectangle. Yeah, so you left them with the biggest sort of grey section. So the area of the big rectangle will be the biggest length, 31.5, times the biggest width, which is 23.5. Take away then the area of the small rectangle. Smallest length is 20.5. Smallest width is 12.5. Okay, so we'll work them out separately. You could do it all in one go, but I'll work it out separately in case you've done that, so you can check. Better to do it in steps, so you pick up marks, method marks. And then we're just going to take them away. So 740.25, take away 256.25, and we get 484 centimetres. Okay, and we've done that then, obeying these instructions to the nearest centimetre.